In this video, I'll be solving the 15th problem of JEE Advanced 2025 Maths Paper 2. So we're having alpha is 1 by sine 60 degrees, sine 61 degrees, plus 1 by sine 62 degrees, sine 63 degrees, plus and so on 1 by sine 118 degrees into sine 119 degrees. So if we see, like, this is giving us a notion that it is of telescopic series, but it's not entirely a telescopic series, because if we see the difference, difference is 1, but the terms, like, we are not getting the immediate, the 61 we are not getting. Like, if we try to see, we're having 60 61 in the first term, and in the second term we're having 62 63 instead of having 61 62. So this problem is not a sequences and series based, it's a sequences and series based question, but it's not a telescopic series, direct telescopic series. But we have to find a way to cancel out things. So because, like, it is not continuous having with difference 1. So in the initial notion, we'll be getting a feeling that, like, from 60 to 118 we're having the terms. That means we're having some 59 terms, but it's not, like, we're having around half of them. So first thing, like, if we have like sine k into sine k plus 1, so we can just multiply by sine 1 degrees by sine k into sine k plus 1, and let me also divide. So this is sine 1 degrees into sine of the numerator. I can write it as sine of k plus 1 into k plus 1 minus sine k. So this is nothing but 1 by sine 1 degrees into sine of k plus 1 cos k minus cos of k plus 1 sine k, because sine a minus b is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So sine k into sine of k plus 1. So this is nothing but 1 by sine 1 degrees into, so this is like sine of k plus 1 by, so sine k plus 1 will get cancelled, and you will be left with sine k cos k, minus, here you will be left with sine k will get cancelled, you will be left with cos k plus 1 by sine of k plus 1. So that will be 1 by sine 1 degrees into cos k degrees minus cos k plus 1 degrees. Sorry, cot, not cos, because cos by sine is cot. So that's about the each term. So basically we are having cot 60 degrees minus cot 61 degrees. So this is like 1 by sine 1 degrees, plus we are having cot 62 degrees minus cot 63 degrees, plus we are again not having cot 62 or 63, we're directly having cot 64 degrees minus cot 65 degrees, plus and so on. Like, we're having this until cot 118 degrees minus cot 119 degrees. So it's not a sequences and series thing. Like, we're not having continuous terms to cancel out, but, like, we need to figure out something. So one thing that we can notice here is, so we have to use something like cot, we are having 61 and we are having 119, and we are having 62 and 118. So if I arrange the same terms, suppose the sine 1 degrees is there, and then cot 60 degrees we can keep it in that way, plus or like minus, or we can just keep plus, minus of cot 61 degrees plus cot 119 degrees. So I'm just like clubbing these. So plus cot 62 degrees plus cot 118 degrees, minus cot 63 degrees plus cot 117 degrees, plus cot 64 degrees plus cot 116 degrees, and so on. We're having until cot 118 degrees plus cot we'll have it till the middle terms. The middle terms will be like, we're having 170 is the sum, so cot 84 degrees plus cot 86 degrees, right? So 84 degrees, 86 degrees. So cot 60 degrees plus cot 61, 169, and so on, 84 and 84 and 96 degrees. Sorry, 84 and 86 degrees. So if we try to see like cot 6, so cot theta plus cot, or like if we consider cot 180 minus theta, cot 180 minus theta is just minus cot theta. So that means cot theta plus cot 180 minus theta is just 0. So that means all these terms will go to 0. So that means the sum will just be cot 60 degrees by sine 1 degrees. So that means this alpha is cot 60 degrees by sine 1 degrees. So if alpha is cot 60 degrees by sine 1 degrees, that means alpha is cosecant 1 degrees into cot 60 degrees. That means alpha by cosecant 1 whole square is just cot square 60, which is nothing but 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 will be the answer. Oh, they are asking cot 1 degrees by alpha. So cosecant 1 degrees by alpha whole square. So that is equals to 3. So the final answer for this question will be 3. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next video.